boy. RJ with the sniper pop. On sight when I see a killer. No love with a target shot. Double T in the paint, boy. Hold it down like a drug block. Hustle hard, how I'm living. Trapping all about the hood spot. Jumping killers with a gold box.
4 minutes.
That she make up. Channing crime, go a murder killer. Hold the doobies like a murder killer. You wanna do it, don't be a killer. Y'all let them take it to the killer. Get JJ in the old school. I'll be real through a figure 8. White Russian got me talking about my telephone and my life is great. I'm from the city of champions. 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 Shout out to Ty, shout out to Ty. You brought us the ring deal. The ring deal. You brought over the king deal. Over the king deal. I'm from the city of champions. 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 Shout out to Ty, shout out to Ty. You brought us the ring deal. The ring deal. You brought over the king deal. Over the king deal.
Cleveland's long sports nightmare has ended. The drought is over.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Time to celebrate.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. If you don't know, man, this is one of the slaps right here, man. This is Doughboy. Walk 'em down, man.
Then walk down my block. How about with the Glock walk down my ops? Pull a kick, don't
3 minutes. 3 minutes. What we gonna do?
Count when I let off my shots. Let's go. Never been a lick.
This ain't that.
For them blue faces, you get wet. Count more bodies as I count more racks. Niggas faking like they gang, they not slime no
Oh,
flat.
really?
They feelings, but I ain't got no heart. Never let me out from the start. There's no busy plans, then you know you
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Bag more endless than a grocery cart. Taking change for some thought off lanes. I ain't no rapper, I jump off stage. Dug his own grave, should've spoke on the game. Yeah, I know you killed the nigga, you just post on your page. How I me mad cause the can't keep me. Married to my chopper, hold the street still need me. Wanna live your life, you better hope for the reason. You would die young, just like Easy. Niggas go with an attitude, just like Drake. Choppers on dick, better not play.
Can you play the theme music I just sent to you? For the theme music over there? Will it play loud? Remember that song? Did I think it was 3 Peaz song last night?
Glock walk down my ops. Pull a kick, don't and he get out my spot.
Can you play it?
When I let off my
It won't play over here.
Never been a lick.
This ain't that. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Count more bodies as I count more racks. Faking like they gang, they not slime nor slack. Let's go.
Peas on the floor, cut by the same. Drops at my door, I can barely see. Choppers on the floor.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Robbers at my door, I can barely see. Peas on the floor, cut by the same.
King Mooter, no sleep. We got them peas on the floor.
Choppers on the floor, money by the same.
5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Hey, we on. We on. I'm gonna bring it down to about 15 seconds. I'm gonna take us in. Yo, this is 3 Peaz in the podcast, episode number 31, man. We is at it again, man. Let's get all these cameras looking in the right direction. Let's make sure everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are back another week, another episode, another situation of love and life, man. This is a situation. It is a situation. Yeah, that's all. So, if y'all haven't been tuning in or you just now getting accustomed to us, thank you. You are much appreciated. And I'm just hoping that we all enjoy life, man. So how you doing, Miss Mystique?
I'm good. I'm good. I just watching this peel right on the end of the screen. I'm messing with my hair. That's just thank you.
I told you we was in. I told you we was
You're
in,
always
man.
behind me too, bro. Really? We out here.
Ah,
How you doing? Okay.
you, hey.
I
Until our interviewee get here, we got to do what we got to do. What I'm saying, I had a special guest for us. I was gonna surprise you, but
know nothing about this information.
yeah, he said he was running a little late, so I was just gonna do what we do and just push on through and make sure everything was is cool with it though. So
Okay.
how about we lead into what you calling this episode, ma'am?
I am calling this episode. Oh, so much pay attention. I am calling this episode opinions. Because I've been hearing a lot of them, and I got a lot of them. Let's talk about them. You know what I mean? They're like buttholes. Everybody got one. Most of them stink. But opinions, because in my opinion about the Super Bowl, it was cool, but I also had other opinions about other things. So life, it gives you choices which you have opinions about. I'm not so happy with the choice life gave me. So
I'm sorry, hold on. Sorry. You're moving a little bit too fast, and I had
why is that too fast?
that because I did something and I realized that the way I had did it, it wouldn't work. I would have to actually overwork to do what I just tried to do. So I just didn't want you to lose train of thought, and then I tell you, hey, your mic was muted on mistake. So I thought that I would just catch you before you drifted off. So you was telling me about your opinions about the Super Bowl or your other opinions. Sorry about that.
And we all got opinions. They stink. So I look like dead air. We ain't about to have no dead air.
We ain't about to
Wow,
have
look at
dead
my
air.
face. Wow, why get so big? Look, he back here doing a lot of new things. He got me in my feels. Catching me off guard with a lie. Cool. Yeah, we gonna ninja this. Stop playing with me. We out here. Fine. All right, you want some of this? Ain't got nothing to have. What's the interviewee? What you gonna interview me? See, I don't even interview.
We're interviewing him. Okay, as we grow and grow and grow, we are running into people that want to be involved with smoke screen films. So therefore, we pretty much are interviewing people for their spot on the team. So let's say we need producers, we need directors, we need audio production, we need engineers, we need beat makers. This person that's coming in today actually is somebody that's in the audio emphasis class, and he kind of dope. He got a little, you know what I'm saying? He got a little following behind him because he's a fisherman. You don't see too many young dudes that wake up in the morning and go fishing nowadays. So I thought it was interesting. We was talking around, so I offered to bring him on for us to pick his brain on how he does a few things. So
To get his opinion.
his opinions, yes. See how everything coexists?
Yes, it is entitled opinions. Because we all have one. Like, house, stink. Some opinions are good, some opinions are too. Because I love Smithy's opinion about what y'all said about his wife. Right. But anyway, here we go. We are going into the opinions definition. Oh, or first, can we get into the how are you? Breathe. Talk. Hey. Oh no. What?
I'm listening to you.
I know. This was your time. I just interjected you.
Oh, that was my time to answer the question.
Yes, how are you?
How am I? Let's see. I actually, let me look into the camera and say, I'm doing okay today. Now, The question that I would send back to you is it rare for me to say that? Am I always on pins and needles? Do I come off as if I am not okay?
Ooh, in my opinion. Oh, yeah.
No, I mean because then I would ask you again.
It's our time to vent.
How are you? How you
That's
doing?
what I said. So I figured it's our time to vent because you know me ask me.
Yeah, how you? I mean, how you doing then?
No. I'm good. Working hard always. No pleasure, no fun. But you know what? That's to come. We gotta work hard
Man, I mean, you will get no glory without the effort of putting in the work, man. You got to do what you got to do. It be days that I wish I could turn my brain off, that I could stop. The create, the creative juices don't turn off like a 9 to 5. So we could be mid conversation. In I could be in a meeting doing something else, and if something sparks my creative juices as a person that's an artist, I'm going to jot it down. I'm going to try to make a record of it some way, shape, or form so I don't lose that. So I wish that I could just clock in and clock out sometimes because I feel like I wake up out of my sleep with ideas now. Because I got too many possibilities now. I'm a kid in a candy store in this building. I can do whatever I want to do because I know how to do everything. So I don't know, man. But other than that, I'm doing good. Yeah, no, I'm just thinking because I'm normally I don't really think about how I'm doing until I'm not doing good. When I'm good, I don't celebrate me doing good enough. I just be cool with it. But then once I'm in one of those tizzies, then I'm on that trash. So you know what I'm saying? At least people do check on me. People do check on me, man. So what
What's the definitions if you would like to?
yes, I would love to go into definitions.
All right. Well, we go for Oxford languages first. We usually go for Oxford languages. They know stuff. Okay. So they gave me what, 3 versions? Let me stop creaking this chair. They gave me 3. A view. We're talking about the definition of opinions. That sounds like an old library show. The definition of opinions. Okay, a view or judgment formed about something, not necessarily based on fact or knowledge. Ooh. So that could just mean if a lot of people feel that way and it ain't true. It's opinion. It's opinion. That don't necessarily make it fact. It's opinion. Number 2, the beliefs or views of a large number or majority of people. I just said that. Stop. The beliefs or views of a large number or majority of people about a particular thing. It doesn't have to be fact. Estimation of the quality or worth someone or something. The worth of someone or something. It's your opinion. You can give your opinion on somebody, and that can change their worth. That's Anyway, we're gonna get into it. Let's go. That was just the 3 Oxford languages. Merriam-Webster, a view, judgment, or appraisal formed in the mind about a particular matter. I like how he said that. Number 2, a belief stronger than impression, and less strong than positive knowledge. One more again. A belief stronger than impression and less strong than positive. Okay, so no facts, right? It's just everybody else believe that, but you ain't got no hard facts.
Wow, wow, wow. So, opinion, like you said before,
Yeah, break it up. Cause it's something like a library show over here.
I mean, a lot of people have these opinions nowadays on how everybody should live or everybody's not doing something correctly, and the whole time they have no experience in life. They've never done anything like the person they're criticizing, because their opinion gives them the right of free speech just to say whatever comes to mind, no matter they have evidence, proof of anything. That's what I don't like about what's going on now, the cancel culture, all that stuff. They cancel you before they have hard evidence, and most of the time it's just opinions.
Opinions, most of the time.
Thank you for those definitions. Now, what about the Look, it is funny, man. Why
You're welcome. You are welcome for the definition.
My thing is now, where we going with it? I think we had the questions. We
nice. Because today we got 5 questions.
We had the
based
questions.
off of mass people's opinion. Everybody is giving their opinion so much. They have it recorded so well that we can ask you these questions and you probably give the same answers they gave. Right? Right. So, I got 5. But then again, they're also open-ended questions. Because a lot of people going to argue about some of these. First one. Is online class better than face-to-face?
As an instructor at the Ohio Media School, let me stretch that out again. As an instructor, assistant at the Ohio Media School,
Right.
I prefer that you come into class, because if you don't have a studio at home, this is a hands-on game. You
Right.
gotta touch, feel, see what pushing that button does. You have to learn what, I mean, you can't do it without the equipment, period. So if the equipment is only at the school, that means you need to bring your butt into the school.
Right? Right? You
Itself-
need to be here.
I mean, what you guys
How
think
is your
over there on
opinion?
Instagram? You can't learn nothing if you don't have a camera, if you don't have a computer at home. So how are you going to video? How are you going to learn how to edit? If you don't have a microphone and the program to record audio at home, how are you going to record? How are you going to edit? So that means you must
Not
come to
going
the
to.
campus unless you own your own equipment that allows you to do it at home.
Me and Lacey's, I'm telling you people, it's okay to know how to read and write. Don't let them tell you that no more.
Oh man, reading and writing is dead, man. That's a dead
I'm
science.
just saying, the willingness to learn, that's where it starts. It's like if you don't have the willingness to learn, you can't say that you're going to do this, you're going to do that. You have to actually go and put forth some effort. Whether you know or not, effort is needed. Much needed. But yeah, that was the, so you say face to face
Yes,
is better?
face to face is better.
All right.
Face to face in school training is always going to be better than you at home trying to understand what you're not doing correctly at home without help. You could be in the middle of a problem, and now you got to call the school or hope somebody is available and all that stuff. But if you was just here, somebody you could just be right there for you, instead of you now you want to search and looking for the help. That's what I think.
Right. Well, I think the peace of mind that you get from being at home. But my thing is true that if you
You're
don't
not
have
here
what
to
you
get a
need,
peace of mind.
if you don't have what you need, if you're in Ohio Media School and you don't have what you need at home, you need to have yourself here. Otherwise, you're doing yourself a disservice. Definitely. So, yeah, that's number 1. Number 2, you've been talking about this. You mentioned this twice. Cancel culture, is it very toxic?
Man, toxic ain't the word. Toxic, man, they are canceling people for the weirdest things now. Dude, your friend, your favorite actor,
here we go.
got canceled for something he didn't do.
Yeah. You
I mean,
talking about JM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that lets me know that cancel culture is running amok now. They're running rampant.
Come on.
So who all over here on IG?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up with it, Brandon?
Hey.
What up with it? Be funny. But y'all know good, man.
I got the Cleveland Monster.
So
What's good, baby?
any more questions? What we got going on?
Is iOS better than Android? Oh God.
Say that one more time.
Is iOS better than Android? Is Apple better than Android?
No. In my opinion, Android is clearly better than Apple. Apple is a state of the mind. It is just somebody who just wants to say, I got an Apple.
Just say I'm better than you sometimes feel.
And I don't know where it started at, but honestly, I think Apple products really is just basic. Yes, they have good storage and good security, but you have to pay for the storage, and I can't say nothing bad about the security because they wouldn't even let the feds in that one dude's phone. But other than that, it's not better than the Android.
Okay. Cause me myself, Droid baby, you already know. If we get down, I don't know about that fancy. You know, it's okay to have a nice phone, but you can have a nice phone for cheaper than $15,000.
And then they be giving you the same model, they just dress it up a little bit better, and they don't even be adding no different no upgrades or anything to the phone, man. They just keep selling the same thing over and over again. And but if you can get away with it, I guess get away with it.
Right. If they can tell you that you need another phone within 2 months of buying your first phone, and you believe it and buy the new upgrade, which costs $20,000.
Why you keep saying they do
I keep raising the price every time I talk about it, because that's what it is. Yesterday's prices wasn't today's prices. They get changed.
I mean, but you know, I got an Android phone that costs a lot, so it's not about, it's what you want.
But look what your phone does.
Yeah, my phone dope. Oh, shameless plug. Samsung Z Fold, man. You know what I'm saying? The Samsung Z Fold, man.
That's a phone. Okay?
You know what I'm saying? I got to stick ever since I purchased the Z Fold, I've been stuck, man. I don't want nothing else, man.
That thing does movies. It's a switcher. It follows drones, controls them.
Hey, yo, man, it's a beautiful thing, hey. So, look, y'all, we in a little bit of time. We should be shooting a little commercial at y'all, but we having technical difficulty over here, so we're going to do it how we do it the long way. RJ's Auto Pros, y'all know what it is, man. If you need anything, any automobile serviced, make sure you go to RJ's Auto Pros at 310 Talmadge Avenue. That's out there in Brimfield, right there on Route 18 next to the Walmart, the big super Walmart. You know, right next door to the super Walmart. Phone number is 330-673-7767. That's RJ's Auto Pros, 310 Talmadge Avenue, Brimfield, Ohio, right next to the big super Walmart, you know, down there by Kent State. They do everything from oil changes to tire rotations, tire changes, engine repair, transmission. You need your fluids topped off, whatever, man. They got you, man. Make sure.
Did you see that power surgeon?
Yeah, I seen it the second one, man, but I just was going to scoot past it. So now, we of course going to tell y'all about Smoke Screen Films. Smoke Screen Films is the best audio visual place around here. Man, you get photography, videography, you get some graphic design. I mean, we doing everything over here at Smoke Screen Films. So right now, I know you probably need some pictures for your kids, for their senior pictures. You probably got some dances coming up and you need some pictures with them and their date. I mean, you might have a wedding, you might have a birthday coming up, a 50th, a 60th, a 18th, whatever, a sweet 16. Hit me up at 234-788-1368. That's Smoke Screen Films with a Z. SMOKESCREENFILMZ. And you got to put the Z on it, baby. Now, back to the show, 3 P's in the podcast.
It's them Peaz.
You know, sometimes you gotta beat the system, man. You know, they try to whoop you, but I ain't gonna never let the system beat me. But we're gonna go ahead and slide into a hot track because I've been wanting to hear this for a little minute, yo. Hey, right here, this is Say So by Prince Bop. If it'll play, look, we have a technical hater. Look, I should. There we go. Come on, man, don't do this to me. Oh man, dead air, I hate dead air. I'm sitting here trying to watch it go. Let's run it back. Say So, Prince Bop. This is Say So by Prince Bop. You got a little low swag to it, but I'm feeling it. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh man, y'all see it's not me.
Hey, this what I envisioned all along.
This is a lot of checks by Valeno.
Every week here come another 100 low. And I ain't leaving up the spot until they gone. Hey, with 130 on me cause he wanted. I'm a shotty every other day. I'm an instant getting saved. I know you ain't really getting a mob, but the strikes that'll really get them made. Where I'm from, you ain't gotta hustle, you ain't getting money, then you win away. Know a couple plus, couple runners. Niggas died over doing numbers. Yeah, better, yeah, I'm running game. I'ma run it like 6 summers. Keep a couple shooters on deck. Doing anything for a check. They ain't telling when they put it down. They just telling when they hit next. Put a 10 on your snapback. Real shit, no rap cap. 38 go pat pat. You taking nap naps. Living better cause I'm getting paid. When I was broke, you feel my pain. There's a whole lot of shit changed. Now they wanna rap in that way. This what I envisioned all along. If you with me or what, I just gotta know. Every week here come another 100 low. And I ain't even at the spot until they gone. Hey, lot of trip. Pick her up, I don't dinner date.
2 minutes in, 2 minutes on. 5:26. What's going on? Talking about opinions on 3 Peaz in the podcast. First, you know we got our radio show going simultaneously. Thanks for tuning in. This Thursday at 5 to 6.
Stone cold, I'm done. Pull up, I'm running. See it up, I'm done. Ain't no need for discussion. Couple bands, I can get you whack. Mama told me she want me to put the up and shop. I gotta go and put a couple racks up. I be really with some killers, I ain't gotta act. This what I envisioned all along. If you with me or what, I just gotta know. Every week here come another 100 low. And I ain't leaving at the spot until they gone. Hey.
Minute, 9 seconds left on this song. 5:27.
Give me some. I'm on my way up. They just wanna see me on my way down. Only obligation is to stay up. The trouble on these jobs is to stay down.
Try to check you right on. 33 seconds till we back in. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Love you.
Ha ha, we are back on live. We are back on live. You know what it is. This is 3 Peaz in the podcast, and we just doing our thing, spending our Thursday evenings with you guys. You know, your after work rundown, your way to the crib. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep y'all entertained. This episode is called Opinions, man. I don't know what my co-host over here doing, man. Let me turn this camera on, man. Let y'all see.
I don't do nothing.
Hey, man. Hey, why I get to be the only one being entertained by what you over there doing, man?
I don't do nothing. You can prove it. I do not. No, I was just over here talking to everything. I was trying to function, trying to focus. I do look a little weird when I'm trying to, but hey, it is what it is, man. Trying to get it together over here. You know what I'm saying? Get it together. Yeah. We left off on the questions before the music. You know what I'm saying? Because I love me some music. You know, always get your little jig on. Live, laugh, love, dance. Add that to it. But yeah, we left off on the questions. That's what we left off on. We asked you 3 questions. I wish Megan was here for this question. Should pads and tampons be free?
Why are you whispering the question?
It's kind of embarrassing. But if I had another girl with me, I'm not like, yes, they should, as they should be.
All right, now what's the question? Say it loud. Say it loud.
Should pads and tampons be free?
What the? Should pads and tampons be free? No. I gotta pay for toilet paper. You gotta pay for your womanly stuff.
We all gotta pay for toilet paper.
Facts. You don't have to pay for tampons.
I gotta pay for toilet paper. I pay for what's needed out of the excrements of my body.
Tampons and pads are free, toilet paper
should be free too. That's how you feel.
Right, that's the way I feel.
I can agree with that. But at the same time, it's like, even in the like little vending machines, as much as like, I agree with this, as much as dudes get down, condoms should be free. So that way you ain't got no excuse not to have one. They should be free.
You might be on to something there.
It used to be like that.
When?
They used to pay quarters and stuff. It went from free to quarters and to nothing. We almost the same age, don't say that.
I always cost it in the vending machine. I've never seen a free. The free one was the one that busted from the clinic that you couldn't use.
From the bowl.
Yeah, those were the ones that you didn't touch.
I don't know.
My cousin used to give them to me by the bag. She used to be dropping them off to me.
Because they give you massive amounts. That's when I first learned about the female condom. They gave me one. I was like, what is this?
Weirder. The dental dam. Very weird. Yes, but be protected. Be prepared. My opinion, safety first. Let's go. But we was asked in the last question, are cats better than dogs? I went simple.
I didn't want to keep sounding like a little stupid librarian. Now I'm a crazy cat lady.
Quiet as it's kept, I've had a cat. I've had a dog.
I've got both.
They're both equally
annoying.
They both equally are children that you cannot communicate with.
That you don't know what's going on in their little stupid brain. I love them.
So I used to have a little beagle was the last animal that I had.
What's his name?
His name was Doug.
Doug?
Yeah, Doug.
Oh. Because he had the duck going under stuff.
Doug.
Oh, like Doug Funny. Doug.
Okay. D-O-U-G.
Okay.
Doug.
Okay,
His name was Doug.
What's it, Duck?
Doug. My beagle's name was Doug. Like Douglas.
Okay, Doug. I got Douglas the Beagle. Okay. I got him.
Just wanted to make sure we were the same.
I got Douglas the Beagle. I got him.
Yeah, I kind of miss him. But
aww.
I know where he at.
No.
He broke away. Yeah, the neighbors around the corner stole him. But I ain't want to go back.
We ain't gonna put that
I ain't
out
want to
there.
go back around and do anything to get him. Our guest is here, so we got to rearrange some things.
Well, boom, damn.
Yeah, he's here now. It's 5:30. We got to get him in that door and get a camera on him, get him situated up.
So, open the door. Dun, 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 dun. Is he at the door?
I just see him in the window, so he should be ready. Yeah, he right there.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, how are they?
I'm good, and yourself?
Good.
We give it a second, so we don't go to
yes, please. He didn't tell me you were coming right there. So.
We don't go to some music and get him cameraed up and get everything together. You know what I'm saying? Bear with us, y'all, but y'all know how we do, man.
I like this, man. I like this. How y'all doing today?
Sit on the couch and I said, what the best?
That's how you take that camera and put it on
the ground. Feel like I'm Gucci, man.
I mean, some people, I feel like they probably just haven't had the experience that would change their mindset.
You said that earlier, Smoke Dog.
Cause that's kind of what I meant about getting older. I didn't mean like, a biological thing because we all mature and stuff at different rates, and again we all have different experiences. So not from a standpoint like that, but just as you get older, naturally you go through more things, and the more things you go through, that's more times you got to sit back in a chair and be like, man, all right, how I'm about to do this? Where did I go wrong at? What could I have done different? Or just analyzing the situation, whatever that situation may have been, and then from there you grow, and you may say, you know what, I need to start treating people better. I need to start doing X,
It
Y,
was a
Z,
problem with me. Acknowledgement, accountability. You grew to see yourself in a different light. Okay, enough to know maybe it was me. I can change. But at the same time, while you're changing, while you're doing your evolution, your evolving, they'll still mess with you. They'll still try to trigger you and make you feel. In my opinion, I think it's petty.
I mean, it may not be
it's
intentional.
Like, if you don't, he's got to.
I mean, it can be intentional, but every time it's not, because the whole thing is it makes
snakes out here for real.
No, they are
snakes out here.
When you move in the same way as a snake, it's familiar behavior. It's familiar behavior. You feel me? So once you start to separate yourself from that behavior, it's not them necessarily intentionally trying to pull you back or interfere with your growth. It's just that they haven't had that experience that made them want to grow like you. And listen, I didn't had to separate myself from people I was like this with, and it really does hurt, but it's like
to be that same person you used to be, but at the same time you be like,
yeah, because I just know on the same page, so rekindling that flame wouldn't be beneficial, and that's not to say that the playing field wouldn't level at a later point in life or nothing like that. Cause
don't
it's not like
always
it's
burn bridges. It's just more like, know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Be honest about what you're doing. No, don't hurt nobody with what you're doing.
Exactly.
I don't know how to go.
I mean, because it's not always F you. Sometimes it's, I just can't F with you right now.
Hey,
and that's
not F you, but can't F you.
Yeah, I just can't mess with you right now because you may be impeding what I'm trying to get to,
We got into a deep conversation.
Just a little bit.
Hey,
sorry,
got a
your
little
opinion, bro.
philosophical.
Hey,
We was in here in your business. Come on now.
Right, because I didn't have nothing to add into it because y'all was hitting on all the key points that I would have said. Everything that you guys brought up, everything that you guys was making points on that was like standing out was the way I feel about life. So I didn't have anything to interject on. I was just enjoying the conversation. Y'all back and forth banter. Hey, that's what we here for, man. Let's bring the people this knowledge.
Good times and good conversation for sure.
Hey, that's cool. So we was asking the questions. Let's see. Let's get your opinion on the questions. Okay. Right. So it's 5 questions. I gave you. Are online classes better than face-to-face class? Like, do you think you learn more which way?
That depends on the person and their level of discipline.
Okay, so we said like we gave them a reprieve because OMS you have to be here.
Right.
You have to physically hands-on do this stuff.
Right.
Okay, we're talking about a normal class, just regular. Like, is it better to learn face-to-face or online?
I mean, for me personally, I would say face-to-face.
Right, because you can't say I'm taking a cooking class, but you ain't touching no food.
Yeah. Very true. Very, very true.
Unless you're a food scientist.
I mean, you still got to touch something. A test tube, a beaker,
For
you,
me,
you still
have to.
Yeah, you still have to have your hands on something.
You gonna tell me something weird? Give me a weird name and tell me, oh, it's in your. Okay, I understand. Now that's food scientist. That means you've tasted it. You know all that stuff. Mm-hmm. If you sit here telling me what's from a book and just from a book with no experience behind it, I'm gonna look at you like, all right.
Like, I know how it's supposed to taste. It's supposed to look like this, but I can't really give you.
I can't tell you. Oh, that needs more salt. Because you don't know. You ain't tasted it. So you're right. Face to face. Let's go. Face to face was for smoke, too. I say face to face because I like the what? What? I got to see your face.
Yes.
What?
I mean, I've come across a lot of people because I feel like that's kind of the same thing when you talk about working at a facility or working remote. I personally couldn't work a job from home, actually having to log into the computer and sit at this desk.
Yeah, everything they log in, watch.
Yeah, but some people it works for them. They love it. you know, and they have the discipline to go down there and do it every single day, you know, and
But some of those paper pushers don't work.
I mean,
You know, some of them. But let's
yeah, I
not.
mean, I know
let's,
it's
in
not-
my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
it's not,
in
it's
my
not,
opinion.
it's not ball busting work, but I mean, it's still you being confined to, you know, a particular space, you know, because sometimes I don't think a lot of them have cameras, but I mean, I know sometimes, you know, there are face-to-face
That's the safety
interactions.
thing, though, right?
Well, no, I mean, I can't say.
Because as workers, they should have one rule. When things are working hard, and they just should have them in office.
Yeah, I can't say. I mean, it would make sense. It would definitely make sense for that to be the case, but I can't say if that's the standard. But I know at the minimum, you know, if they're doing calls, everything is recorded. So, you know, you have to change your whole environment that you're comfortable in, you know, and when these dogs start barking and I get to yelling, "Shut up!" and this customer,
ma'am,
I wasn't talking to you.
ma'am.
You know, I'm sorry that your name is Corey, but my dog's name is Corey too, and right now he just
No respect is given.
exactly.
I understand. Yes, I understand. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, look, we're getting in too deep. Cancel culture, is it very toxic?
Yes. Yes. It's very toxic, especially because
It puts too many opinions in action.
it does. And especially about things that are not going to be relevant a year from now, because you know we're just like this, on to the next. So we're going to be arguing about this for a week strong. After that, it's going to be something else, and then all of this
Like
mess-
our timelines.
exactly.
They gonna go.
All
Wait
of
till we
this
get
for
to the
what?
timeline.
Oh, you go ahead.
Smoke dog. I mean, I'm trying to go through all the questions.
No,
You came in on
it's a
cash.
catch-up, yeah.
I don't think we need to ask the free one about the toilet paper in the.
No.
We're not going back there. So, and we already asked, is iOS better than Android?
Is iPhone better than Android?
You see what I'm saying? You see what kind of energy that question gives people? That's why I put it on there, because it's like, stop.
I can't say.
Your phone is your phone. That's nice. You got a nice phone. I got a nice phone, too.
I can say this. I'm a fan of both, although I do currently have an iPhone.
Ah, you're right.
You
So
know?
you think yours? So you would think yours is better than Android, right?
No. Okay.
Tell them your phone. What's your phone?
I got a Z Fold.
That's what I said, because you have to compare iPhones. You can't compare iPhones to the whole Android line. You have to compare it to the top of the line, and it's only like 2 or 3 phones.
So far,
you know.
what I've seen.
Samsung.
Yeah, you know,
Google
anything.
Pixel is okay.
Samsung and Google are the top of the line when it comes to Android. So you have to compare the iPhone to those two, you know. And I've had Samsung before, and I highly approve. Never had anything Google. So, you know, and I've actually had an iPhone and a Galaxy at the same time. You know, just for business reasons. I'm not trying to say like.
Was there one easier to use than the other?
All right, so the one I'll tell you the reason why. The iPhone it doesn't lag as much. You know, Androids are notorious for lagging after a while if you don't go in and clear all of that all of that stuff out.
Yeah, it does not.
But at the point that I had it, I was you know, knocking doors, so I was selling gas and electric, so I was all around the state, and so I used my map a lot. And the iPhone maps suck, and I love Google Maps. I'm a Google software Google.
I'm about to say, wait a minute. I thought Google Maps was pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
You're
Google-
saying yes, it is.
Yeah, Google Maps is great. So that's why I had my Android, you know, and again, the Samsung, it wasn't as bad as, you know, the bottom of the line Androids and stuff like that. So they both had their pros and cons. So I would have to say I like them both.
And that's his opinion. You understand? He said both. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about his sweetheart. He got that. Okay.
What's your opinion?
Me, Android. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to work no iPhone, and plus it's too expensive, and then it's too much in your business. It's gonna be a certain amount of spying on me.
That's regardless.
I know. That's what I said. It's gonna be a certain amount. With that iPhone, you get more better face recognition, biometrics, and you got your fingerprint just from the sweat on your phone. Come on, stop playing with me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
face.
No, you ain't never lie, because they getting outrageous with the technology and AI.
That's why I say watch them user agreements. They talked about Bard. You taught me how to use Bard, and all of a sudden I was making
Bard is
something
called
called Gemini.
Gemini now.
I know, like, and I heard that was
Bard?
like
What's
super.
that?
Well,
Bard.
artificial AI trying to. I was using it as a script writer. I was using it as a script writer. I would give it these prompts. I would tell it like, oh, I want these 3 characters in this situation, and I want it to be 30 minutes long or something like that, and it'll give me the action.
Oh, kind of like ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's scary. That's some scary. All right. So actually, Smoke. So you seen the logo I had did for my fishing and stuff, right?
Yeah.
AI did that.
Yeah.
AI made that red and black one, and then I just took that and went in and edited it myself, and but
moving things around, altering it a little bit.
But AI did that. I'm like, I want a red and black logo that say fishing with Benny, and boom, 17 seconds later it spit out a well designed logo.
Man, look, I got to stop you here, man. I want to know, how did you get into fishing? Like, how did you start getting out there, man? Because I be watching your Facebook, and I'm like, dude, out there on the early side by yourself, like, man, like you like a 60-year-old dude, man. What made you do that, man? What made you start?
Well, I mean, I can't even say that I've always fished. I fished with my mom and my dad and stuff when I was younger, so I can say that fishing was in me. But I got back into it last year randomly. I honestly was bored one day, and I seen my guy Teasy. He was at the lake, I think like a day or two prior, something like that. So I'm like, you know what? It's nice. I think I'm gonna just go buy me a fishing rod and go fishing.
I'm about to get active out here.
Yeah, like I
fish.
For real. I hadn't been fishing in probably 15 years, something like that.
I used to love it because it was peaceful. I caught catfish. Nothing to brag about.
See, the last time I had went fishing prior to getting started, I was pretty much going because I wasn't gonna be at the house alone. I'm a teenager still, so like if you going fishing, all right, pops, I ain't about to be here bored, I'm saying, I'll go fish with you, but I hadn't went on my own free will as an adult until last year.
Okay.
And I had went, and I just started, learning a little bit more about it, because I was spending a lot of time out there not catching nothing.
Right. What you use for bait? That bait is real important.
I was using lures the wrong way.
I use hot dogs.
Hot dogs. I never tried that. But I was using worms and.
See, I didn't like the squirmy and all that. And I was like, what's the other stuff? Then I started finding food. It's hot dogs, shrimp, and chicken. But that's why I was catching catfish and like little ugly fish. They said I was using ugly bait.
Yep, that's the bait you use for catfish for sure. That's definitely the bait that you use.
And you say you were using what kind of bait?
Like I said, starting out, I was just using lures the wrong way. I was using the worms and wax worms and minnows and all the stuff. But I mean, just because you got the right bait and you putting it in the water, don't mean you go catch no fish.
Right, you gotta have the experience, like especially pulling those boys in too. You know what I'm saying? When they get to fight.
All of that. Yeah. So yeah, once I started learning a little bit more over the next couple of weeks or something, I had a real good night. I had caught like 19 white perch. I'm geeked, so I took a picture of it, posted it on Facebook or whatever.
I'm definitely going to find you.
And it wasn't. Please
let me see.
Please do.
I love it.
But I posted the picture, and there was a lot of people that liked it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I didn't think nothing of it though, so I'm just still posting my pictures because I would just post my daily life, whether it was something about music or
in case you wanted to know.
Exactly.
That's what I'm into.
And then one day I'm like, I'm gonna just make a little video, like a vlog, so to speak. And it consisted of me. The very first part of it was me rolling some ganja.
Right.
Because that's part of the routine. So I made a whole little whoop-de-whoop. And
because it's big meditation vibes with fishing.
Yeah, so, it is. It is. And I didn't even post it to Facebook initially. I posted it to Instagram, but it got that, that synchronization of where, it cross post or whatnot.
Okay.
And so it posted on Facebook as well when I posted it on Instagram, and then like a day or two later, I looked and I'm like, it got like 3,000 views. And I'm like, shoot, I don't get 3,000 views on nothing. And then I get a comment from, this mad Caucasian guy, and he was like, XYZ, you shouldn't be smoking and this and this and that. That's how people, have getting car accidents.
Sharing his opinion heavily.
Yeah, heavily, and I'm just like, hey, bro, you don't have to watch the content.
My opinion.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Exactly. And from that day, I was actually, that was the morning I was coming here for class, and it was like 3,000 views and stuff like that. By the time I got out of class, I had like 50,000 views.
How did you feel about that?
I called my now fiance. I'm like, babe, that video got 50,000 views now. Like, and she like, that's what's up. And so it just kept growing from there. So at that point, I had about 2,500 followers, and over the course of about the next
Wait a minute. Let me find out. You trying to tell me you the man behind some angling for real?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I know
they
how to
seem like
fish.
they liking your activity on it.
That's what it is. They like the content, and that's because I was being authentic in my video, and I realized that. And I'm sitting here wondering, like, what in the hell am I doing? That's but people like the authenticity, and I realized,
you
fishing.
good people. The vibe is good.
Thank you. I be trying.
So I see.
I be trying.
But I want to see the fishes. I want to see all that.
I got you. I can show you some fishes.
No, we gonna get the show back to smoke because I done took it over like I usually do.
Yeah, I don't even know how the show's supposed to go. I'm just answering.
Interested.
Hey, look, man, I wanted to just come give you a little spotlight. I wanted to come give you a little shine and get you some. I wanted you on the show just so you could tell people actually that how did you obtain your viewers? How did you obtain your subscribers? Did you do anything differently, or did you actually try to be gimmicky? Did you know it was gonna happen, or did just more in depth on how your social media has grew to where it has grown to?
Okay, all right. So yeah, as I was telling her, from that video, I was trying to figure out, what about it that they like. So it was a voiceover, so I just tried to replicate what I did in that video. And, I got decent results from it. So I'm like, okay, let's start to study other people, So I would look at other fishing pages and stuff like that.
He did his own SWOT analysis. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
his own SWOT analysis.
You have to, because, I mean, when you see that, with the growth that I got in that short amount of time, I literally went from 2,500 followers to 30,000 followers in a matter of 3 weeks. So when you get that amount of growth, you're kind of like, whoa, for one, and then you're like, okay, how do I not drop the ball? How do I keep it rolling? So you have to do your due diligence. You have to study, you have to figure out what it is that drew them to this particular video. So again, I would just try to keep reinventing that in a creative way, and then just also listening to the people who comment on your posts. They'll tell
y'all talk to us.
They really.
They need to talk to us.
Talk to us, really, because a lot of people, they'll say, we want catching cooks and this and this and that, and those videos are hot, and those are gonna get a lot of views and stuff like that, So yeah, just.
You know how to slice up a fish?
Yeah.
Oh, see, you got a video out there like that? Yeah. Let's go.
So yeah, the biggest thing I would say to growing and keeping it is just, one, when you get the momentum, try the best that you can to keep it going as long as you can, because eventually it'll die down, just a little bit. And then the next thing, which actually should have been the first thing, is just really be authentic. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself, because I've realized that people love authenticity. Like you were saying about being gimmicky. People can see through gimmicks. They can see through gimmicks real quick. They can tell when somebody's trying too hard. So when your videos and the vibe that your video was putting out matches with the way you interact with your people in the comments, and it matches up with the way that you interact when they message you, and you were real all the way around.
They message you?
They do.
Wow.
Do, and you got to be humble. Remember, you a person too. It's not like you can't act different just because you got more followers now. So yeah, it's a mixture of all of that, man.
So another thing is, I don't want to skip over your production skills. I mean, I heard you in there cooking. So kind of skim in on that. That way, if somebody needs some professional artillery, how can they contact you, man? What kind of beats you specialize in making?
At the moment, I'm just pretty much doing instrument type beats. So I'm right now kind of focused on the flute and just trying to still build my skill because I am still relatively new to that, but I have learned a lot and developed a lot as a producer, since coming to the Ohio Media School. But if anybody, did want to check out any of the beats, you can check out my YouTube page. That's Benny Beat It Up, BINIBEAT It Up. But yeah, man, I'm actually looking into trying to find out how to get movie placements and sync licensing and stuff like that for beats that I have sitting around that I can't really write to and stuff like that. And just figuring out how I can maximize. I said maximize.
Man, you trying to maximize the money? Stop saying
I was about to say maximize my monetization on.
You manifesting. Don't apologize for that.
No,
because if it's doing this, it's probably the
dyslexic.
spirit probably trying to tell you. Some people out. Most of our people are. So you could be talking to people. You don't even be talking.
Very true.
That's why I say you see the authenticity. That's why I say my weirdness and how goofy I am. I ain't gotta accept it. It is what it is.
Hey,
So
that's you gonna be that way until you ain't that way. And when you ain't that way, you know what time it is.
You already know.
So then we usually slide into the word game.
We 5:58, y'all. I panicked. I looked at him and said, "What?"
Yeah, we
Sorry,
normally by this time we did the word game and had
It's
the
my
quote.
fault. I was
No,
Oh,
he's
no.
very interesting,
we
and
gonna-
I do not apologize. So sorry, not sorry. But we do.
One
have
word.
a
We'll do one
sense.
word.
One
then
word.
Quote. One word. Then a quote.
One word, then a quote. Okay, so weird words is where
I give you a word
Okay.
that we're supposed to know, and
Okay.
ask you what do you think it means, and then I give you the actual meaning.
Okay.
And we usually do up to 5. Sometimes we only make it to 3. This time we got 1, bro.
Alright, let's see how I do. Come on.
we got one. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. He a thinker. Let me give him a good.
Oh shit. I'm gonna shoot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Quotidian. 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 Quotidian.
Quotidian.
Quotidian.
Quotidian. So use in sentences.
Yeah, I was about to say, could you give me some context? Could you use it in a sentence?
Okay, the things we do in this podcast for you are quotidian.
Easy. Normal.
Good. You was on the right page. You turned the fire on.
The things that you do every day. Second nature. Effortless.
Daily.
Daily.
Yeah, daily. Something you do daily.
Something you do daily.
Things we do in
Yeah,
this
that's-
podcast.
yeah, I
we
would've-
probably do daily.
Yeah, that's one of those.
That's
It was so
why-
obvious you wouldn't even thought about saying daily. Like,
That's why you gotta get gangster with your words.
wait, didn't we kind of
We
get
kind of
the answer?
quotated.
Yeah,
She
she
was like,
do
what you
it.
do here every day is.
Come on.
It's okay. It's okay. I can tell on the next one.
What we gonna do with the quote, man?
That was my my one word. My quote.
It's coming from Marie Curie. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more and fear less.
Thank you guys for tuning in to 3 P's the podcast, episode number 31, man. We have done it again, man. And once again, we're gonna tell y'all, stay positive, keep your head on straight.
You can only do you. Don't try to do nobody else. Don't try to please nobody. Do you. And be nice, respectful. And love everybody. Sorry, Smoke.
No, you cool. Because actually you took the words out of my mouth. And once again, thanks for our guest for coming in. He came in late, but he came in strong. Y'all
man.
day.
I appreciate y'all having
Catching
me,
our
man.
attention.
I like that. You look at I'll put it right there, girl.
So, with that being said, man, we're going to go over here to Shine the Dine and we're going to work it out. We'll see y'all next week. Same time, same bad channel, man. That's what it is.
What would you do to get paid? What would you do to rock legs? Can't keep coming with these legs. These beats be moving them pains. This beat, this ain't no legs. Get back to the brain.
like,
it out,
knowledge-
work it out, work it
and
out,
the
work it
application
out.
of that knowledge equals wisdom. So we ain't got no excuse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we get the knowledge, then we apply it.
Ooh,
So we
wait.
only lost if we don't apply it.
It's on me.